Hello peeps, welcome back to the channel. If you are tuning in for the first time, hello, my name is Nisha. How you doing? And for those already been here, y'all know what's up, what it do, baby boo. Welcome or welcome back. Today we are doing another makeup tutorial. I am getting through my palettes for this month. I'm so happy with myself. I'm so happy. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Romance palette. But I kind of want to do a really simple look because I'm on a super duper time crunch today for work. Which is surprising because I had so much time to get ready for work today. But I don't know. I feel like when your honey's home and kids, they're a distraction, okay? Relationships are already a distraction, but kids are a distraction too. But I cooked breakfast because I act like they don't know how to use their hands to cook no more when I'm here. So I cooked breakfast, and being that I had to be at work tonight, I was like, let me cook dinner too. So as I was cooking breakfast, I was cooking dinner at the same time, and I still not finished with it because I gotta make like the taco shells. I made some sour cream buffalo chicken tacos. I know it's a weird title, but it's so freaking amazing. So I need to make me some too because I need some for work because they're not going to eat them all up. So I'm trying to hurry up and do a quick look. I got an hour. Well, I got 2 hours to be at the house, but I'm trying to get this done within an hour. So let's get started. I'm going to do a quick look like I said. I'm about to go into eyeshadow without showing y'all. I could have sworn I did multiple looks using this palette. I don't think I'm uploading my videos because I think this is like my third or fourth time doing a look using this palette, but like I said, I don't think I'm uploading the actual footage, so crazy me. So I'm going to take this shade right here, and we're going to use that in the crease. Yeah, I remember when I first tried this palette. Love the first look I did with this palette. And then I believe I had to do I did do a second one. I remember. I was supposed to come back and do another look using it. Yeah, now I remember it is up. I just didn't upload the third or the fourth look I did using this palette because I be doubting myself sometimes. Like after I do like a look, I'm like, it looks similar, or honestly most of the time I'm like, I don't like it. And of course my daughter and of course my husband be like, well, why don't you just upload it? Because just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody else watching, you know, might end up liking it. And I do need to sometimes listen to them, but right now I don't even know what memory card, excuse me, what memory card is on now. Because I know I broke 2 cameras this year already. No, wait, not this year, sorry, it's the new year. I broke 2 cameras last year. And those were my Sony cameras, and they were really good, sturdy cameras, but now I'm back to a Canon, and it's kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna try to explain it, but I guess I had so many memory cards because I was recording and I don't edit the way I edit. So I record like within a week, maybe about to get like 9 videos because I'm filming like 2 videos within one session. So I have like multiple content and stuff to upload. So I do go quickly through my memory cards, and with the other camera and then this camera, they take 2 different style of like memory space in a sense. So like whatever I filmed on the other memory cards on my other camera, I can't put that memory card into this camera and see what I recorded off of that camera. Like it won't show me anything at all, and vice versa. It won't do the same thing for that. So I have no clue what memory card it's on. I just ended up, I was like, let me just start over and buy 2 new fresh memory cards just for this camera because I didn't know what was going on, to the point like it wouldn't let me delete anything, to where I couldn't record anything. I had like 10 minutes left for each videos. It was just a hot mess. And I believe my other camera too recorded in 4K, so 4K does take a lot of memory space. So yeah, so that's another reason why a lot of my videos and clips and stuff is not up from last year. This looks nice, right? I'm definitely uneven. We'll fix it. We'll fix it later. Right now, let me take Mulberry. This shit right here. Yeah. So I definitely need to get back into doing, be on my A game on my editing, because I feel like I definitely get a little lazy. I be filming y'all, but when it comes to editing, I'm like, I do not like editing my videos, like, whatsoever. Okay, that's a nice brown. I had to think, I'm like, wait, is this like a red? That's a nice brown. Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a quick neutral look. I'm not really in a mood. Well, not in a mood, but like I'm on a time crunch to do something really simple. So y'all know I'm going into work today. Y'all, I'm so disappointed with these companies. So Morphe came out, of course, with a new foundation, and I'm super excited to try it. Although it's hydrating, but I want to try it. So I caught myself trying to get it yesterday when I was at work. But guess what? And a lot of brands do this. This is not Morphe. A lot of different brands do this. Why all the deep shades are not available to purchase yet? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm like, why can't we be treated equal? Like, we're in 2024 and we're still not being treated equal in this world. I guess I'm gonna take Mulberry just to blend this out, because there's other browns in here, but let me see. What shade is this one? Let me take this shade right here. And I'm just gonna use that shade to blend this out. But yeah, I think that brand, Morphe did it. Who else? Recently we just got Charlotte Tilbury inside my Ulta. So when that first came out, again, a lot of the product was available except for like the deeper shades, like the deep bronzers, the concealers, the foundation. And I'm just like, well, I don't get it. It's like, why? Like, what's the point? What's the point if you can't send everything at the same time? You know, like, they don't say it at all. And in Essence, oh my gosh, y'all, let me get on Essence. So I never uploaded that video, but I did upload the concealer. You guys can look up on my channel the review I did for Essence concealer. They literally came out with this last year, okay? The beginning of last year, they came out with this new concealer and foundation. And it was such a big viral trend hype because it was such a good product for the logo, you know? So I call myself wanting to try it out because I'm an influencer. Well, a content creator, I like to call myself. I'm a content creator and I like makeup, and I'm a makeup junkie, so I like trying, you know, new things. So I call myself trying the concealer, and I knew when I bought the deepest foundation they had available, I knew it was not going to be my shade. But I called myself, you know what, I'll just color correct it and blah 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 blah. And I don't know what I did, but I did make it work. I just never uploaded that video because I don't know, I was kind of ashamed in a sense for the company. I'm like, why do I gotta scoop this low to make a product work for me when in reality y'all just don't have my shade, and that's not, you know, that's not fair. So I never uploaded that for that, but I also never returned it. So I called myself like, okay, I'm gonna probably return it. Y'all, that was last year, 2023, the very beginning of it, right? Why a couple of weeks back, it was like mid-January, Essence, we have a display for Essence. They have a coming soon sign for the deeper shades. A whole year later, you're like, okay, I guess the dark skinned girls and people can wear our brand. Like, what? I don't know how to feel about that, because I'm like, really? Y'all took a whole year to come with deeper shades? Like, are y'all just now in the reality, like, okay, like, darker skinned people are actually buying our products? It's like, yeah, we do exist. Like, it's crazy. And until this day, like I told you, that was mid-January when we had that display. I went into work yesterday just to look over there in that area because I wanted to see what the deeper shades are going to look like. It still has that coming soon sign. They ain't got nothing over there. I'm like, how long they going to have the coming soon sign? Like, how long? They finally had the deeper shades of concealers, and I'm going to be honest, they was like, let me just pick 3 random dark shades and just put them out there. There was like no flow of everything. Like, Essence need to get it together when it comes to that. And I'll be honest too, they also don't do that good for the other complexion. But my thing is, at least they try with them, if that makes sense. At least, you know, the other complexion have about a good 16 different shades to pick from. For the foundation, they got a good 10 shades to pick from, but you give us 3. And I know for sure a lot of them are going to have a lot of redness undertone to it, to where it's not going to fully, you know, look right. This is a nice freaking eye. Might I say, this is a nice eye. Can you believe this came out of this palette? You would have never imagined, right? Yes. Yeah, I was very surprised when I'd seen this palette. When I did, I think the second look, and I realized these shades are actually like neutral shades on me. I was like, I can do a neutral look with this palette. So this palette was definitely a steal, honey. So still, you can do an everyday look out of this palette and then some. I really like this palette too. I really, really do. Like the moment I start using this again, like now, I know I'm going to use it again for a couple more days. Because that's what this palette does. It's like, once you touch it, you got to do some more looks, because there's so many different ways you can go with this palette. You're like, I want to do some of these greens and everything. So yeah, love, love, love this palette. So I'm going to leave my eyes like this. I'll probably pop like an inner tear duct color. But let me do my wing, and then I guess I'll come back and do my face, I guess. Okay, so let's go do some with the face. I'm going to go in with my Becca primer. I really wish I could find this primer again, because I'm not gonna pay no $130 for this primer, because that's what they're trying to sell this for the people who have bought this all out and are reselling it. I'm not paying $130 for this primer. She's good, don't get me wrong, she is definitely good, but not $130. No. And I think this is an actual like travel size one. Like this wasn't even the full size of it, and I didn't know Beck was going out of business when I first bought this. But yeah, apparently it is. And speaking of brands it's going out of business, if you guys follow Too Much Mouth, love her channel. She's like the root of everything. The makeup guru. She was definitely the foundation reviewer. Definitely loved her. Got so many foundation shades recommendation. I got so many foundations recommended because of her, and I really missed that. I wish she would bring that back. But she's been doing like a little, every now and then she'll give us the tea on some of these makeup brands that, you know, are going out of business or are just makeup drama. And I don't really like to follow the drama. I've been trying to stay away, kind of like cleanse my mind and direct it differently. But this one in particular, it was about Uma brand supposedly is going out of business. Right now I'm going in with e.l.f. And I'm like, I hope this is not true, because Uma, I love this brand. I love it. I love their eyeshadow palette. I love their blush. What else do I have from them? I have a nice eyeliner from them. And I just recently bought a setting powder because they had it at my job, and we don't sell that brand at our location, my location. So when someone returned it, wasn't used or open, and it was something that I wanted to try, I bought it. So I snatched that up real quick. But now I come to find out they're going out of business. So I'm like, oh. I'm like, why? Like, what's going on? And that's, you gotta watch the whole video because it's too much for me to go into details about, but it's a lot. I think I'm gonna go in with my Clinique. I'm gonna take a break from my About Face because I've been wearing her for a couple of days, but I'm gonna take a break because I was experiencing a little bit of breakout, and I'm not sure if it was that or if it's just my hormones is just breaking me out. You know, sometimes I be trying to pay more attention to what's going on with my breakouts, because I do break out very quickly on this side, but not, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like this side has its own mind. This is always clear, but it's something about this side, it just irritates me. But yeah, so I looked on the Ulta website and I see that nothing is going on sale. So I'm like, okay, so how quick are they going to go out of business or whatever this whole situation is? So I looked on the Ulta website. I was like, well, I don't see any sales going on. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's not like all the way like true or kicking in. And then something told me to click on some products. Y'all, I'm nervous. all the stuff that I was eyeing is sold out. Sold out. Everything is sold out. If you click on a lipstick, it may be like 1 or 2 lipsticks available. And I really feel like after her doing this video, like a lot of stuff is going to probably be sold out, because that's what we do when things sell out. It's like the last opportunity, like, oh, let me hurry up and get this stuff before it it sells out. Because I don't know why we do that. It's like, why we do that? Like, we wait until the brands and stuff go out of business, and then we're like, oh wait, I really wanted to try this brand, let me buy the stuff now that it's going out of business. Like, why did we not support it when it was in business? Like, does that make sense? But anywho, so I caught myself trying to quickly get some stuff off the website, because I want to, get some stuff before they fully discontinue. And I've been eyeing like the foundation and the concealer for a long time from this brand, and I never got it because I felt like every time I would ask, do like the shade questioning thing when I give like the recommendation of the shades that I actually wear, it gives me a different foundation shade like every single time. So I was at the point to where I'm like, I don't want to take that risk. But now I'm like, well, I guess I just need to probably order like a couple of them, and then whatever don't fit, shade wise, I'll just return it. But I'm scared because, like I told you, I think after she posted this video, a lot of people are going to like take advantage and try to buy as much possible, products from Uma as possible. And I also know that this brand had a sister line, a cheaper line at Walmart. I never ran across this brand at my Walmarts. I don't know if it was certain Walmarts, all Walmarts, but I never came across it in any of my Walmarts. So I caught myself looking on the Walmart website, because those products on that website is a lot cheaper than the full size, or I should say the expensive brand that's sold at Ulta. So I caught myself, I was like, maybe I have a better chance and cheaper if I order from the Walmart line than the other expensive line. Because I'm like, is it the same thing but just a different title? Because I know Beauty Bakery did the same thing. They have a drugstore brand, and then they have their actual brand, and it's still the same quality, same stuff. Well, not the same stuff, but certain things is the same or not. So I'm assuming they did the same thing. But y'all, when I went to Walmart, I went to the Walmart website, nothing. Everything was pretty much almost sold out. I think I found a couple of like foundations that might be my shade, and I really don't want to take the chance with Walmart. So I'm like, I'm gonna look again. I'm gonna probably be off of work today. When I get off of work, because I have a Walmart over there where I work, I'm gonna probably shoot by there really quick and just see what's possibly there, and just see, But yeah, so that's been going on for makeup news wise. So let me know if y'all heard anything about this, and do you guys have anything from this brand that you feel like you need to get now that it might, be discontinued. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did the same thing with Jaclyn Hill. I always eyed this brand and I wanted to try things from this brand, but I kept walking by it because it was not a talk about brand in a sense. But now that she has fully went out of business, I think that's what happened. I'm not completely sure, but everything from her line, even online and inside certain Ulta stores, if it's anything left, a lot of her stuff is like more than like 50% off. And I did pick up a lot of stuff from her line. Well, not really a lot. I'll show y'all probably in my haul. I just gotta remind myself to do that today. Not the haul, sorry. In my vlog, I'll show that. But yeah, I think I bought a couple of things. I can't remember exactly what I bought, because first I had like a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, girl, let's not just buy everything because she's going out of business or because the stuff is on sale. I'm like, buy things that you actually might for real like use and not end up returning, So I put a lot of other stuff back because I had like everything. I had a lot of the highlighters, I had some loose setting powders, a lot of lippies, and I talked myself down on a couple of things. So I don't remember what I actually ended up getting, but I did get some stuff though. So I don't know what will be up first, this video or my actual haul. Or I keep calling them a haul, my vlog, sorry. I do low-key miss doing my weekly haul videos. Y'all remember that? I miss doing those because I still shop. I still be shopping, y'all. I just feel like I don't buy a lot of makeup like I did last year. Like I kind of cut down, told myself to take a chill pill. And not for the sake because I was spending so much on makeup, but because I wasn't getting the chance to use all the stuff that I kept buying. And I was like, what's the point of buying it if you're not using it, you know? So I was like, let's take a chill pill and actually try to, you know, really use our makeup this year. So that's kind of like my #1 goal that was on my channel for this year and still is. I'm like, yeah, I'll go into buying like the new trendy stuff, but I'm not going to go overboard like I did last year. Like I really want to utilize the things that I already have in my collection and use the stuff up, you know? So that's what my game plan has been. Why is my smile line creasing already? Why are we having this complication? Why? Y'all, this blush is so pretty. Oh, I feel like I got more on the side. This blush is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. Elf did a really good job on this. And speaking of blushes, I want to try the Juvia highlighting type of blushes. I think I'm going to end up buying that today. I've been eyeing a couple of things that is available for new purchase, new items style, you know. So I think I might buy a couple of things today. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to go with my purchases, because like I said, I don't want to just buy stuff and then don't use it, because I want to actually, you know, use it. So skin is skinning, right? The skin is skinning. All right, for my powders, I'm gonna go in with Beauty Bakery and my Black Radiance. Is it me, or do y'all feel like y'all lose these a lot in y'all makeup area? I swear, I feel like I keep, well, I won't say keep, but the last time I bought these, I bought a lot of them. And I've noticed there's certain kinds that I like. Because I bought some off of Shein. They're like some blue ones. I didn't really like them. I just bought them because it was cute for the blue. But, yeah, I didn't really too much care for the quality of it. And I know there's like super different, like, what's the thing now? I've noticed Shein is definitely turning into a Team U. That's what it looks like now. So it's like not just Shein selling stuff now on there. Like a lot of people go through that website and sell their stuff. So it's like a little miniature Amazon now. So they definitely have mocked Team U and got on their level. So I don't think the sponges that I ordered came from actually like Shein. I think it was from other sellers and stuff on that website. Is what they call it, marketplace is what they say. So yeah, I haven't been on, well, I've been on social media low-key a little bit, besides YouTube. I'm always on YouTube, but like TikTok and my Instagram, I've been a little MIA. Like I'll get on there for like a hot second and then I'll exit out really quickly, and I'm just like, I don't know, those apps don't really, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like, especially depending on who you're following on there, like you can get a lot of wrong energy in a sense. So if you're following somebody and they post a lot of messiness, like it can kind of like mess up your mood in a sense. Does that make sense? So it's a lot of people who I've been slowly unfollowing. Cause I'm like, nothing personal, but then again, it is personal. It's like I'm trying to protect my mind space and, you know, protect what I'm watching, protect what I'm listening to. Like, you really need to be cautious and careful of that. Or I'm like, well, I don't like watching this person no more, because I feel like when I do watch them, like they're coming off a little braggy, and it's not an insecurity thing. I'm feeling just like something about this person is making me feel this way, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just, you know, paying attention to what I watch, because I do believe there's spirits on everyone, good and bad. So depending on who you're watching and what you're feeding your mind in, you know, you're also feeding your spirit as well. whether it's good or bad. So you just gotta be kind of cautious on who you're actually watching and stuff like that. Like, are they nurturing you? Are they giving you inspiration? Are they giving you goals and motivation? Or are they making you feel negative and kind of icky after watching a video? Like, for me, if y'all watch my videos and y'all don't feel happy or inspired or just anything positive, then I feel like I'm not doing my job. And I never want anyone to feel a different way on watching my videos. But then I also said, if anyone feels something different, negative after watching my video, then I'm like, that's a personal spirit that they have to deal with. That maybe, how can I explain it? That God is redirecting that demonic spirit that they got on them, that they're not really liking me. Because there's some people who I met in person, even on here, I've blocked a couple of people. I haven't had a block in a while, but there's a couple of people I used to have to block, where they felt like, oh, I think your makeup's cute but your eyebrows ugly. Like, I'm like, okay, that's cool, like, thanks. Whatever. Oh, you should have did this instead of this. I would have did that a whole lot better. But when you click on their social media, like, they're not posting any videos. I'm like, well, if you feel that way, I'm like, you're more than free to, you know, post your own videos and do it better. Like, if you're not here to support me, don't critique me. Like, you can critique and give somebody pointers in a different way without coming off negative. So people like that, I'm like, okay, there's something about me that's making you feel a type of way to where you're feeling somewhat like jealous or hatred. And if you're feeling that way towards me, like, it ain't me. At that point, it ain't me, because I don't give off those vibes. And I honestly try to not pretend to be perfect, but I really try to work spiritually, mentally, physically, and all that to be a good, kind person, because I do believe in what you give is what you receive. I do believe in karma, and of course, most importantly, I believe on outside of this world, when we all leave this earth, spiritually, where I want to end up at. I don't want to be in the hells of pits. Like, I don't want to be down there. I don't. I want to be in the gates of heaven. So I try to do kind and do right all the time. I'm not perfect. I have my moments where I'll snap, I'll get mad, I'll get angry. You know, I have those negative traits, but like I said, I do try my best to be that person. So if any reason someone feels that way towards me, especially now, like, okay, you didn't get to know me then. You didn't get to know me, because nothing is fake on me besides my wigs that I put on. Besides the wigs I put on, that's the only thing fake, you know. And I don't try to hide my beauty, anything like that, because I think I had one lady at work. I be getting so many crazy people at work, and I really feel like those be like my tests. Because like I said, I had a really I'm still working on it, but I do get emotionally very quickly. And what I mean by emotionally, you put the pieces together. Like, I can get angry really fast, to where I did have anger problems. And I've been working on it, so I still feel like I do get tested daily on that. Like if you have a problem with something in life, you're going to get tested daily for that problem, because demonically, like, that demonic spirit wants you to keep falling to the point to where you never make it to your spiritual horizon. So through this walk with Christ, you know, it's not a smooth, easy walk. Like, everything curveball wise might be thrown at you, because the demonic, I should say, I'm gonna call it, the enemy wants you to be not where God wants you to be. Like, he wants you to be distracted. He wants to detour your way from greatness. Like, he don't want you to know who you really are or who you should be in life, which is something amazing and great God had already, you know, planned for you to be since day one, before you was even born. But the enemy don't want you to know that or to discover that. So when you have a problem, he's going to constantly try to test you. And I do believe God would allow him to test you, because the enemy be thinking he got like 1 foot ahead. Like, no, God knows everybody move. Everybody move. So he will allow the devil to do certain things just to test you, to test your faith. And I didn't believe this at first, because I was like, the God would never do that. Like, why? You know, I used to be that type of person. Like, well, why would God let that happen? But after reading Job last year, when I was reading the Bible within a year, after reading his story, it made sense. Like, when God was having the conversation with Lucifer, like, he already knew what he was doing, and he also had to ask God's permission, in a sense, to be able to touch Job. And I believe that's with everybody. Like, he has to get God's permission. Like, he can't just sit there like, I'm gonna touch you, blah, 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 and God ain't gonna do nothing. Like, no, God allows certain things to happen for either what we do, from our wrongs, for our punishment, like our punishments, like everything. Like, you gotta really, like, when you start reading this Bible, you're like, oh, like, God don't play. God don't play. Like, I know some people have this image that he's, you know, kind and good. He is, but he's also a jealous God. He also, you know, he's a father. He's supposed to be our father, like, in a spiritual image. So in a sense, when your child is not doing right, you are going to get angry, because that is a natural habit that we have. So God does get angry when we do things wrong. So he does allow certain things to happen. Like, as parents, when we get angry with our kids, what do? We discipline them. We spank them. We take things from them. Like, we all have different things to teach them. Hey, what you did was wrong, and I'm trying to teach you what you did was not, absolutely not correct, and this is your punishment. God does the same thing to us. Same thing. So if that means he'll allow the enemy to do something, he gonna test us. He sure is. So at work be my test. It be my test. Whew. Let me grab a brush real quick. Hold on. So this lady yesterday at work, I was getting ready to leave. I was almost about to clock. I was trying to clock out, but I kept getting pulled left and right from people asking for help, you know. So I was trying to be kind and help them and stuff like that. And then this one, hold on, I can't talk when I do my liner. Hold up. So this one lady comes to me at work. I honestly forgot how she, like, stopped me and, like, distract me. But I think she was like, excuse me, young lady. And I was like, yes. I turned around. I said, hi. I said, how can I help you? And she turned around. She said, do you do makeup? And I told her, I was like, no, currently at the moment I'm not, you know, I don't do makeup, you know. Well, I don't even think I said currently, because I've noticed when I said that past couple of weeks to a couple other people, that's a whole another story. They didn't like my answer when I said currently. Like, they didn't understand, like, I got kids, you know, like, my situation is not set up to do other people's makeup right now. And yeah, so that was a whole different story. So at the moment I told her, no, I don't do makeup, because it's true. Right now I don't do makeup, but I didn't have to explain all that. But I was like, no, I don't, I'm sorry. And then she was like, well, ain't that about a B? She said the word, and I was just like, it caught me off guard, because I was like, and she was so serious, she wasn't smiling, joking. She was like, well, ain't that about a B? She's like, so who did your makeup? And she was like so like upset, and I was just like, and I kind of was trying to like laugh, because I was like, wait, are you like playing, or are you like? So I laughed, and I was like, I did my own makeup. She said, oh, so you can do your own makeup, but you can't do nobody else's makeup. And I was like, yeah. And she said it again. She said, well, ain't that about a B? I was just like, and I was like, well, I said, I said, we do have, you know, licensed, you know, people who do makeup here. And she cut me off. She's like, I don't want to go back there with them white girls. And excuse me, I'm not racist, sorry. So let me say this, I'm not racist, so I'm just referring what she said. But she's like, I don't want to go back there with them white girls. That's what she stated. She said, I'm not going to get my makeup done by them. And working in the makeup store, I've definitely noticed a lot of racism. And it's like, I knew racism exists, but it's like really like silly racism. Like, there's a lot of, I hate to get on my own people, but there's a lot of my people, blacks, that will come into the store, and they will assume like if another race that's not black can't shade match them. And I'm just like, no, if that person is educated and they know makeup, like, they should be able to shade match you. Like, it has nothing to do with race. It has something to do with educational on knowing how to look and visually see and know, hey, this shape, this foundation does not match you. Let me go somewhere else, or find other undertones, stuff like that. Like, that has nothing to do with race. It has something to do with this, the understanding, and of course this. So I get that a lot when black people come into the store. They assume I want, and they said it bluntly in front of other race, and I'm the one black girl there. No, I don't want your help. I want the black girl help. What? I don't want to help you either, because that was racist. Like, I don't even want to help you. Like, what? Like, no. Like, no. Like, no. And I can go back into stories and tell y'all about that, but I've detoured a lot of people to make them feel kind of like stupid in a sense, to where I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to shade match. But I do know how to shade match, but I'll tell them just to make them feel a little, silly about what they're saying without telling them. And I was like, oh, I'll redirect them to someone who's totally not black. I'm like, she's an amazing shade matcher. Yeah, she's actually, licensed, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to shade match. I know how to do my own makeup, but I don't know how to shade match. And I have them looking stupid. And then once they, go with them and they get their foundation, they kind of like I can tell, like, okay, you were right. And I'm like, yes, don't assume the negative. Like, so anywho, when she said that, I'm like, I immediately kind of get uncomfortable and upset. But I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah. I said, those girls are licensed to do makeup and everything. And she's like, girl. And I was just like, what? I'm like, yeah, they do makeup, they do hair and everything. I said, it's actually, we have a diversity back there. It's not just one particular race back there. She didn't even look back there. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. That was her first time at my store. So I'm trying to figure out, what? You didn't even go back there. Like, we actually have more black girls than any race back there. But that's besides the point. It's like, it was your ignorance that kind of threw me off. And I just did not like that at all. So she just kept going on and on about saying the B word and white girl. I just felt so uncomfortable. And I already had took my earpiece out. I wanted to call the manager because I'm like, this is definitely so uncomfortable. Like, I'm not here for it. So finally I redirect her to where I end up booking her an appointment with one of the girls, because she was getting on my nerve. But she kept asking, who do what color is she? Stop, please stop. If you're that racist, like, don't even enter stores, don't even enter anybody's establishment. Like, that was just a horrible feeling. And I hate to say, she was my own kind, my people, and I was just like, wow. I was like, never in my mind did I want to experience that again. Like, ignorance comes in different colors, different age bracket. Because looking at her, I put a good, she did tell me her age. I think she told me she was 70. You're 70 and you act like this? Okay. Yeah. So I was just kind of like, I felt ashamed. I felt embarrassed for her. Even though I wasn't the one saying these words, but it just, that's how I felt. I'm gonna go in with, ooh, I didn't even think this through. Let me go in with this. I'm gonna pop that in the inner. Oh yes, baby, yes. Yeah, I've been running my mouth. This video is probably about to get like 40 minutes long as what the camera's saying. Oh Jesus, I'm so sorry, y'all. But I had something to talk about to y'all. Y'all don't mind story times? I have plenty of stories to share with y'all. We can talk about God, we can talk about lifestyle, and of course God, and then more God. So, yeah. Because I say this to say this, like, I definitely feel like I do get tested a lot at work, just to test to see how good my patience is. And I'm so thankful that my patients have gotten a lot better. Even like on my breaks and stuff at work, I'm listening to the Bible app. I'm gonna start taking me like a personal journal there and start writing my little spiritual notes and stuff that I be going over on my Bible app. Like, it's definitely much needed. If anyone has ever worked customer service, should know how it feels to work with different people, emotions and atmosphere. And it's just customer service is a lot. I'll say that to say that it's a lot. It does require a lot of patience, and I feel like people who've never worked it don't understand it. And I can tell for those who do come into my job, don't get it. I'm gonna do an actual color lip today because I'm feeling like that. So I'm gonna use this Beauty Creation matte purple. But I'm gonna go in with this Night Moth lip liner. But yes, I can definitely tell that I have grown. I have definitely changing. So if someone who knew me back in, let me see, 2-3 years ago, I'm definitely not that same person that I was 2-3 years ago. And this is in the shade Dear, oh, really, Lord? This shade is called Dear Devil. See, all these brands need to be cautious on what they name their stuff. And then some of them just don't care. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna put this blush on really quick, and I'm gonna do the rest of my face, like the highlighting and stuff like that, off camera, because this is too much to edit. And I feel like this might not be a really short video to where I can cut so much out because I talked so much through this video. So let me cut the rest of this off, and I'll come back and give you guys the finished look. Alright, my love, so here is the complete and final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this probably a long video of a chit chat, but I hope you guys got some positive, you know, thoughts and feedbacks and inspiration from the discussions in here. So let me know what y'all feel about the look, the topics and stuff like that. Another beautiful look, or whatever video I decide to upload tomorrow. But you guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, stay positive, stay kind, love on yourself and of course others, and get into your Bible. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Bye.